Good morning, internet. How are you guys doing today? Just give me 1 second. So today is that day where we wanna go and do whatever we want to do. And today is Friday, and Friday the what date is this? What date is this again? 1 second. So today is Friday 11th of August, and it's actually 12 degrees Celsius out there. To be honest with you, I am really tired of winter here in Australia. It's if you're watching this and if you're from Australia, you know how cold this place is, and it's really not. I mean, I can't compare the cold here like places like Canada where I've never been. I know some places they're very the winter is really crazy, but here it's very cold as well, and it's a long cold. And I'm glad that we are almost to the tip end of winter. So from next month, I think spring is gonna start, and I'm not a fan of cold. So today we're gonna continue with our journey of creating or making my car or servicing my car. So I'm just getting ready to go to this shop where they sell car stuff or car merchandises or car whatever it's called. So I'm gonna go there, and we're gonna go and buy some stuff, some tools. Actually, I've just thought about it, and depending on my budget today, I'm just gonna go there and I need to buy a tool that I will use to open the oil filter, which is, the place is not far from here. I hope I can actually film in the place where I'm gonna buy this filter, and then I'll come back. When I come back, I need to take off the filter. I left the car yesterday, the lid or the screw underneath the oil tank open, so that the oil can actually come out. And I'm sure it's all out now by this time. So hopefully today when I go to this place, we can actually get this tool, come back, open the filter, and then put the oil in, and then put the new filter in. And then after that, I'll take the filter with me, the one that I've taken from the car, and then I'll take the air filter as well, because that's another thing that you need to change. So I hope that it's going to be a good one. Let me put on my boots. I have some rats in the house moving around. So how I still am, there's this wall, and then inside the wall there's some like a gap space, and then inside the wall, the other side of the wall where the house is, we've got like a plywood. So I think the rats are running inside. So yesterday I didn't have a good sleep. That's why I'm starting this a little bit late. So I had to poison the rats, and I think they were struggling a bit after they ate. So I'm hoping tonight I'm gonna have a good sleep, because they've been running around the house on the roof. I could hear the rats and I couldn't sleep. It was just noisy. And yeah, so because I'm used to the quietness now, because back home we're used to the noise, so you kind of getting used to the noise. But now I think I'm getting used to the funny, I'm not used to the funny noise of rats and stuff, but it is what it is. So I don't know if I can show you underneath the car, but that would be funny. So I'm thinking that everything is ready to go. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go to this place, buy this stuff, come back, open it up, and then continue from there. So thank you so much. If this is your first time watching my channel, thank you for subscribing. Give me a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and let me know what you think. So let's do this. Alright, let's get to this and see how we go. First things first, we're gonna glove up before we go underneath the car. So I'll show you guys where the air filter is. So that's the air filter we're going to change. Easy to open and pull back. Anyone can do it. And then yeah, when I took it to the mechanic last time, I asked them what is this filter for, there's another filter here. I don't know what it is for, but I think it must be for gas, because this car was using LPG, liquid petroleum gas. I think that's what it means, or that's what it stands for, a liquid petroleum gas, I think. Yeah, though, so must be for LPG, and this car doesn't. My LPG is not working anymore. I need to get it fixed. So another good thing about this car, it uses gas, which was really handy. But nowadays I'm just using petrol. But I'm hoping to fix that one of these days. Not me, but I'm going to take it to the mechanic and they can see if they can fix it. So let's go under the car and fix it. So there's a screw that is actually, there's a nut that's actually giving me a hard time to take it off. It's you know, one of those nuts where I think they've been opened up a lot of times. So the tool doesn't really get a good grip, which is really annoying. So I need to find out a way of going around it, because I can actually, you know, spoil my tool by trying to force it, because every time I try to open it, the rest are opening all right, but one of those is just becoming a pain, because I think it's been opened a lot of times, and so what happens to the wrench is just sliding around it. That's pretty annoying. But like I said, you never give up until it's done. So we're gonna keep going until we're done with this. So yeah, let's see how we go. I'll try to find a way of reaching it, and hopefully we're gonna get to do it. So let's see how we go. So I'll just show you what we're trying to get into. We're just trying to get that guy over there. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, I'm trying to get to, where's my finger? This is the best spot. Yes, I'm trying to get to that guy over there, and I want to open it and remove it. But for me to get to that guy over there, I need to take this off, this metal piece over here, so that I can get to that guy over there. So it's a bit of a pain, because this fella over here, this guy, is not cooperating, and for me to get this off, that guy has to cooperate with me, and then we can all agree that it won't be for long. I'm just gonna take him for a few minutes and then take him back home to where he belongs. But for some reason he's trying to be a little bit confronting, which is okay, but like I said, it's gotta be done until it's done. So yeah, let's keep going. All right, so I just remembered, you know, one of those days where you go to these shops and you like, I'm gonna get that. So I've just remembered I've got this tool over here, all right, that I bought many years ago, and as you can see, it's actually rusted. And I've just thought, I have that tool, because you know this thing is not opening, and I'm gonna actually give this a try. If this doesn't work out, then it's gonna be a little bit of pain for me to open this thing. So I bought this tool many years ago, and I think I just bought it just for like fixing my what was it, my bike or something, I can't remember. Yeah, so I'll try this and see, hopefully it doesn't disappoint me, because yeah, that if that thing can't come off, it's just going to be a little bit of a pain. So basically, these are some of the things you need to check about if you want to do this kind of thing. You need to know that there's going to be some challenges for you to get some stuff out. It's just that the air filter, whatever its position, is not easy to get, but of course it's easy to get if you know what you're doing, but at the same time it can be a pain. So yeah, I remember I bought this tool a long time ago, so I'm gonna give this a hand and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna struggle a bit, but it's gonna be done. Two. That's a good grip. I'm really impressed with that. Yes, 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 yes. Finally, that was really handy, you know, because man, just because of that tool not opening, it could have given me a lot of time to open it. So I actually don't need to open the whole thing. Oh, maybe I do. Yeah, remember, this is the first time doing this, so yeah, that was really handy. Sometimes it's just good to have these tools. I need to get off my glasses, because if I break these glasses, I just bought them a few months ago, so I don't want to break them. So yeah, anyway, you see, this tool is actually the best, and I bought it very cheap. I think $20 or something in the same shop. So it's good when it's handy like that, because the other tool, the same size, couldn't open it. So that was becoming a pain if it can't open. So it's good to see that some of these old tools that we have can actually be very handy. So I really wanted to get this off so I can actually get the grip to that filter. So, and yep, this is how it looks like. Show you before I change the battery of my GoPro, which is dying soon. So that's how it looks. So that's how it's gonna be like. So as you can see, if I go far down here, I can actually access my tank, my air filter over here, you know. That makes a really big difference. It really does make a big difference. So yeah, time to take it off. As you can see, it's a little bit longer than the other one, so I'll take it off and then we can go from there. Not the messiest day, but this is exactly what you're gonna expect when you're doing this kind of stuff, these jobs. So always get ready to get your hands dirty anytime, anyway. So, but you know, that's what mechanics go through every day to get food on the table. So there's some oil leaking from air filter, but I can take it off now. I need to take my Kenyan hand bracelet now. you very much. Yep, that's it. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so guys, actually had to change my my GoPro battery because it was actually dying. So the air filter is out, and this is what I was telling you guys. The filter that I have here looks a little bit different from the one the guy gave me, which I'm thinking, or hoping it's gonna be the same, or it's gonna do the same job, because the other one that he gave me was a little bit smaller than this one. So see the difference? It's yeah, there's a bit of a difference between this one and that one. So yeah, I think you see that's a big difference. I mean, it's 7 number here, it's 7 Z79A. This is Z456 oil filter. So I don't know the difference from the two, of course, apart from the height. This one looks a bit longer, and I think the best thing for me to do is to return this with that to APCO and tell them if I can actually change it to that. So my best bet is to clean this up a little bit and return it there. Otherwise it's not a good idea. So I'll just make sure this one is not dirty. And this is the best part, guys. That's what I was saying. Sometimes it's good to open the vehicle before to take off this kind of stuff before you take it there, but I reckon I'll take it back and they can swap it easy here. It's easy. So yeah, this one I have to take it back. I'll take it back with this, and then I can change it. So won't be long. All right, beautiful people, we're here again. We've actually changed the filter that I needed. So these guys are really nice, man. I tell you, I think we're so lucky to be here in Australia. Whoever is in Australia, just say you're lucky to be here. So I've actually changed it, and I'll tell you why I'm saying that we're lucky to be here in Australia, because this is actually the right product. So the other one was actually $18 and 23 something cents, and this one, that one was $18. This one was $23. So the lady was like, no, look, I'm not gonna charge you, I'm just gonna charge you $18 for that. So it's a good thing. But again, now I'll take photos of this and put them in my file for the car, so next time I'm coming to change it, I know exactly what I'm coming to buy. So that's why I'm saying I feel so lucky to be here in Australia, or anyone who's watching this and is in Australia, you're so lucky to be here, man. So easy done. Let's go and do this. I know it's taking me more time, but we can do this again. So I'll see you in a bit. Oh, my beautiful people, thank you so much for guys waiting for me. We are back again, and this time now we're not gonna go anywhere until this guy drives again. So this is it. So I went back to APCO and I got the right stuff that I needed. Very good people, and yeah, so let's do this. Just thought this will be a little bit handy for anyone who is trying to do this. So whenever you take the new air filter, you're just gonna rub a finger in the oil itself like that, and then just take it around, wipe it around the rubber. This helps with the grip when you put it back to where it's supposed to be. So just like that. And yeah, it's just another good tip to show you guys that this actually really helps. When I take it back, it can actually have like a good grip because the rubber is dry. So just a good tip for you. And then somebody else did this for me, so it's always good. So I'm gonna top up. Also, just check this oil filter tank screw where the oil comes off, the dirty oil. It's always good to just make sure it's good. But for this one, it's a metal, and I think it's been there for I don't know how many years. But there's a washer there. There's a little tiny washer there that comes with it. So I'll I'll also just give it a good like a wipe underneath that one, so that it doesn't become so dry when I put it back in there. So another tip is, because the filter actually it sucks the oil. It's like a sponge, so it sucks the oil. So I'm gonna just put some oil here before I put it in there, and that oil is gonna stay there anyway. And then I'm gonna put the rest of the oil from the top. So that's another good tip for you. The filter is done, it's inside, and that's complete. I'm just having a little bit of a trouble putting the metal shield back, but that's something that I have to make sure that I do it correctly. It's not a big deal because it's a big deal because it protects actually the actual anything underneath, the car, the front. So at this time and it's getting dark as well, and I don't want to get it dark before I finish this video. So I'll change the filter, air filter, and then I hope it's the right one. Otherwise I'm gonna have to go back again to that place, and I'm gonna put the oil. So let's put the oil first. Show where we put the oil. Being a one-man video camera is not easy, I tell you. So I think that one's closing there. Should screw in there. Should definitely screw in there. If not, there you go. Screws in there. And they've got like a sieve or whatever it's called tiny little sieve thingy. That's the one. It goes in there. I believe it should be going in here like that, just in case the oil that I'm getting has any particles or whatever. And it cannot be good for the engine, so we'll go slowly. Give it time to go in. This is actually really cool, guys. I mean, it takes forever sometimes because it's for me it's my first time doing this, but I think the more you do it a few more times, it's just like driving a car or getting a new job or being somewhere new. You have to, you know, it takes a while for you to get used to the place, and this is exactly what's happening here. So this is my first time doing car service for my own car, so and I'm glad I've got Boy here. I'll officially call this car Boy, and I'll tell you the story behind the name Boy. So Boy was my nickname when I was young, and I was born in the biggest slums in Africa, so in a place called Kenya, and the biggest slum was called Kibera. Right now it's called Kibra. If I have a photo, I'll put up there, and that's where I was born. So when I was born, I used to be a big kid, and my mom called me Boy, which means in English boy. So that's why I was called. That's why my nickname comes in, and that's why I'm gonna call this guy Boy. So Boy is sucking some oil over here, so I'm gonna keep filling up. So I'll ask you a question. So what do you think happens when you drive a car without oil? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think happens if you drive a car with no oil? Please let me know in the comments below, and I'll appreciate it if I hear from you. So what happens if you drive a car with no oil in it? What do you think will happen? That's a question for you. In the meantime, Boy is actually enjoying and sucking all the oil, and yeah, so I hope it was gonna take all this. This is 5 liters, so, and I've emptied everything last night. So the previous video, if you've not watched the other video, please, I'll leave the link below for part 1 of me trying to unleash my skills and fixing Boy for the first time, and I hope that I will enjoy driving Boy around in the next couple of days. So yeah, so let me know in the comments below, what do you think if you drive a car with no oil, and also let me know if you can actually try this. If you can actually do this by yourself, let me know. And also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of my videos. I'm a small little channel, and I'm just trying to keep this as a hobby, because I love cameras nowadays, I've just realized. And there's a lot of videos you can watch about me, and please let me know in the comments below, what do you think of my videos? Are they inspirational? Are they boring? Are they okay? Are they good? Please let me know. I'm surprised Boy is taking all this. It's interesting, yeah. Please let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think about my videos? What do you think about me? What do you think about, you know, This was just to challenge myself that you can actually do this, and as you can see, it's happening. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal as long as you've got some idea of what you're doing and you've done some research before you do this. So, and I've actually done some research before I did this. So yeah, so you can actually tell the difference between the oil and the oil that was in there. The oil that was in there was really dark. That was very, very dirty, because I've actually driven Bowie for more than maybe another 3,000 k's without service, because the thing is, I have two cars. So the other one, it's a more, it's a my I love it, but this is my favorite car, so I prefer to fix that one because that one is more reliable. I can go with it anywhere. But Bowie is also very reliable when it comes to places like off-roads and stuff like that. This guy is really reliable and it's nice, but sometimes the engine light is always on most of the time, and I can't take it all the way to Melbourne. So we're gonna change the oil filter, air filter, and I'll show you the difference, guys, between these two air filters. So you see, that's an air filter. As you can see, it's very clean. Bring it close to you. See, and that's what I'm breathing when you drive a car. This is what it does. I'll take off this air filter here. I hope you guys can see me because it's getting dark. Today's weather has been really, really dark. Take this thing off. I think that one sends the communication from the air filter to or somewhere, I don't know. So this is the older air filter, and you can actually see the difference. See the difference? That's the difference. Show the back. So I doubt if this has been changed, to be honest. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, it's really, 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 really dirty. You can see. You know. Maybe I should take a. I should take a photo here. Let me see. So yeah, guys, you can see the difference between that air filter, which is clean, new, and that one, which is it's really dirty, man. So I'll put this one back in. Hope it fits. Should fit. Perfect. That's it. So my air filter is fitting there. Perfect. I don't think it goes like that. It goes the other way. So that one fits in there perfectly. That's a pass. Then I put it back nicely and close it. Close it. Should be another one here somewhere. Yes. Close that. Turn this back in. And then that's one part finished, complete. Another part which is complete, so that one is gonna go to the rubbish. And so the next part is to go down there and continue with the fitting off that cover that protects the engine. So the oil part is also done, and then I'm gonna give it a test drive and see how we go. So that's a bonus. Very good. I'm really actually happy. It's just the down part is where it's a little bit annoying, but we got this. So guys, boys, how do you call it? Boys, let's call it underwear. This is boys underwear underneath here. As you can see, I don't know if you can actually see. Let me see if I can bring this torch over here. It's a little bit dark here in the painting. So as you see that, if you can see that. So that's the only problem that I've got here. So I put this cover back, but then it comes all the way forward, in as much as it's pushed all the way at the back there, you know. So yeah, so that's gonna be a little bit of a pain, but because of the time and my Marvin keeps coming off all the time, which is another pain, eh? So I might just put this cover on, and then the next other cover, because those two covers they have to like align to each other. So one has to be at the back over here, so here they have to meet here with the other cover to go to the same screw. But because of, for some reason, I don't know why, maybe I need to bend that, and I'll maybe give it a try and see if I bend that, and then it can actually fit. So I'll keep trying and see how we go, but that's the only thing that is becoming a little bit of a pain. But overall, I'm pretty getting there. So okay guys, oh wow, so boy is done with now. We're done with him, everything is all set. My dad is calling me. I think he's so excited with WhatsApp. I just bought my dad a new phone, a touch phone, which is, he has never used to WhatsApp and stuff like this before, so he's just calling me back and forth. He's trying to, I'm trying to help him getting to know how to use it, but it's just, yeah, it's, I don't know what's the problem. So I can't hear him, I can't, yeah, I'll call him back later. Anyway, so this one is done, so we're gonna start boy and see how we go. We're gonna give him a test drive, and before it gets dark, because it's actually getting dark now. So, and then I'm gonna come and clean up the mess, and then let's see how we did. Come along. So as you can see, I've had that light there. That light there, I've had it for a long time. That light over there, I've had it for a long time. Usually comes and goes, but so far no issues at the moment. So we're gonna give it a drive and see how we go. Alright, so guys, I'm just gonna go for a quick test drive and see that my son boy here, my favorite son, my favorite kid boy here, is actually working and driving safely. So we've changed the oil, we've changed the air filter, we've changed the oil filter as well. So I'm just gonna give it a test drive and see how we go with this guy. Oops, don't hit that car. And you know, yeah, so it's just, you know, like, it's some of these things, guys, as I said, you can actually do it yourself. You don't need high technology equipment and whatever to do this kind of things, you know. So now my car is fully serviced now. I have no issues with brakes. No, I don't have any issues with brakes. You saw how dark the oil was that came out of this car, and that's the engine oil. So, and I actually bought a very good oil. Just a little bit of a group of people here. I don't know what's happening. I hope everything's all right. Yeah, so we're just gonna, you know, give it a drive and go up the hill around this beautiful place, and drive for a bit. So guys, this is some of these things. Honestly, you don't need $600, $700, or whatever currency you're using in whatever country you are to do this kind of stuff. So my other car, it's an electronic car, but still, there's some devices you can buy and put them on in your car, especially these smart cars. This one too, and I think I'm gonna buy that tool. It's like an electronic device. You buy it and then you put it on somewhere underneath the steering wheel. There's a place where you can plug it in, and it actually gives you a variety of issues with your car. So it's a very handy tool. If I get any of those tools, whatever, I might put a screen here on the video so you can have a look at it. So I'm gonna get it and for the other car as well, because, you know, honestly, like for me, I've been driving cars for like the last, in Kenya I haven't driven much, but in Israel I've driven for the last 3 years there, and in Australia I've driven for the last 5 years now. So all coming up to 8 years, and I'm always very careful driver. I don't do burnouts, I don't do all those kind of stuff. And I love to take care of cars, and I just love to take care of a car. And like I said, I was born in a very poor family. We didn't have, this was not something, I don't even know why I got a driving license, to be honest. I just, because it's, you know, something that, you know, let me take myself to a school, and, you know, and my dad paid for me. Yeah, the guy was, yeah, he just paid for me. Back home in Kenya, we actually, what we do, we get a driving license so that we can get a job. You know, you can get a job as a driver somewhere, you know. But in Australia, a place like this, you get a driving license because it's something you need. It's something that you have to have it here, you know. But back home where I come from, the third world country, you get a driving license because you're actually looking for a job somewhere, you know. And that's why you get a driving license. So when I got my driving license, I think in 2008, 9, 10, and it's a book sort of driving license. It was just because I'll get a job somewhere one day. So anyway, that's another story for another day. But yeah, so far my guy is driving pretty well. This car is gone 405 kilometers, and the guy who owned this car before changed the engine. The engine died, so he changed the engine. So the engine had gone around 250,000 kilometers. So we're gonna take off around maybe 100 kilometers. So it's done 300 something K. So it's a good car, drives well, takes me to work. Like right now, I'm in the middle of nowhere in the bushes over here, and yeah. So and I'm just testing it and seeing how it goes. We've got new air filter now. The AC is working nice. See, love it. Very, 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 very handy car, and it's cheap to run. It's cheap to fix. I can always fix it. I don't need to waste $100 or $100,000 of dollars. So for me to drive this car, it just cost me $125 point something dollars. Okay, to drive this car. So I'm just in the middle of the forest, in the middle of nowhere, as you can see over here. This is off-road in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, so I think I'll wrap it up here and say thank you so much for watching my videos, guys. The air coming from the filter is really fresh, and let me come out of this place and just say thank you guys for once again watching this video to where we are now. It's been amazing. I've really enjoyed myself. Boy is up and running again, and I've just fixed him, and he's good to go. He's got new air filter. He's got new engine oil. It's this is my favorite car, man. It's an old car, but it's my favorite car. So watch out for the next video. There might be some kangaroos around here. Watch out for the next video, guys. I will be taking Boy with me for breakfast in the middle of nowhere in Australia. So watch out for that video, which is coming out soon. But for now, I'm gonna say adios, muchachos. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a like, comment, share, and let me know what you think. And don't forget that question that I asked you before. What do you think will happen if you drive a car without oil in it? Let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, peace be upon you. Out.